Greetings. Peace. Just a quick episode letting the family know about a couple of events that I have scheduled for this weekend. Going to be giving kind of like a brief astrological party this weekend, and that's going to be in Las Vegas, and it's going to be at the Excalibur Casino. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be with someone, a client that's already kind of booked my time, and I'm going to give them a discount on that. And the reason why I'm going to give them a discount is because I want to invite a few other clients out as well, so that we can get to know each other and begin to work on this reading as far as for real estate for the Starseed Movement group. We're getting ready to secure some, not land, but actually some housing is what we're working on. And that's not going to be in Las Vegas, but that's going to be in another part of the country on the West Coast. What we're going to be doing in Las Vegas, like I said, is just doing kind of like an astrological party, you know, just to get to know each other, to get to know myself, to get you guys prepared for everything that I have planned, which is very key, and kind of like a sample of everything that I speak about when it comes to UCCs and using land and your physical location and kind of morphing that and transforming that into a credit card, and then using that credit card as a tool to begin to invest into products and services. And then over the next 20 days, after you having that line of credit and you invest in the said products and services, after 20 days, you should have been turned over the whole line of credit or loan that was given to you. So for instance, yesterday, when I was on my way down here, I did an episode on another channel, and I was speaking about this $20,000 that was cashed out and was turned over. And the last time I was up in Vegas, and it took 20 days for me to turn hundreds of dollars. I started with hundreds and turned hundreds into thousands. And it just took me 20 days or whatever to do it. And the only thing it is just a process of following currency for 20 days straight. And that's pretty much what I did. So I'll say this, and then I'm gonna shut down for now. We have a saying that if you spend, and I got this actually from the Jews, the rich Jews from back home. They teach that if you spend $1 in your community, and then that person you gave that dollar to spends that dollar with another person in that same community, and then that person spends that dollar with another person in that same community, and then that person spends that dollar with another person in that same community, and then that person spends that dollar again with another said man or woman in that community, and then finally that person deposits that last dollar that was spent from that man and that woman into a bank in that same community. You've now created a new currency because you've passed $1 into the same community 7 times. And when you pass any dollar in a community 7 times, it's going to turn over, it's going to multiply. It turns into $49. This is what you have to imagine it as, because it stayed in. So that $1 is now worth $49. And there are people that track transactions like this and make on side bars and bets on the stock market, on put options. They make thousands of dollars off of transactions, like off of watching transactions like this. So this is where I'm getting at. So this is what I want to show and prove here this weekend with this event, that even if we can get a couple people just randomly to come out that wasn't even planned to come out, it's going to be about maybe 10 of us all at the casino. You know, I may charge, $10, $15 for each person for a reading. It's 10 of us. that's $100 and something. Then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna turn that into a sample. So whatever I make, I'll make a video on this same channel after I, finish and complete the task. And on this video, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna show you how much money I was given from the readings in cash or however I'm giving them. I'm gonna name the amount, and I'm gonna spend that money in that same community. And we're gonna try to make that money turn over 7 times. You know how we're gonna do that? Because every dollar I spend in that community, I'm gonna come back and do a survey with the person I spent that money with and ask them, did you spend the dollar I spent? I'm gonna do an agreement. And if I spend $1 out of that money, like say for instance, if I get $150, I'm gonna track 150 of those dollars with each person I spend $1 with. And when I come back and they say, well, I spent $1, with this person in the community, I bought a sandwich with that. And I told them the same thing. And I'm gonna come back and do kind of like a research to see if how far the money went in the community before we lost track of where the money went. See how good people follow instructions. And not only that, see how bad you really want some money. Because you don't have to save all the time. You see? Because if you begin to do stuff like this, you're gonna enrich your community. And before you know it, they're gonna be trying to knock down your door asking you for business loans and things of that nature. So all this shit is very key when it comes to surviving in this matrix where most of the in most cases, people really don't like spending money with people that don't look like them. That's the bottom line here in this matrix. People here in this matrix prefer to spend money with people that are in their same ethnic group, if you want to call it their same nationality. So what we want to do here is that begin to let people know that no matter what your nationality here is in America, and this is going to be the key thing we're going to talk about in the future, no matter what your nationality is, you were born in a bank. America's nothing but a lot of bank accounts. And I'm not talking about the bank itself. I'm talking about through the zip codes. So what we're going to do is teach you how to turn the zip code into a bank and to begin to cash out on the zip code that you live in. Essentially through using $1 or $2 or $20 or whatever and keeping that dollar community and letting it circle around 7 times. If you keep doing that, this is how the Jews grew the economy. It's not because they were so rich and worked so hard. Everybody had a business, so when they spent money, they were spending money with themselves. I'll come back with more soon. As always, stay vigilant. Namaste. Wadu. Shalom.